down. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6-yard pickup.
Carr gives to Richard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Las Vegas.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 55 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Hardman on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Look at this. Middle field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Darrell Williams, 34 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Point after.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll look to throw right away. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At
2nd and 11.
3-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and 9, Carr. That's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, 26 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Hardman on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Gain of a yard.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
Complete to DeMarcus.
23 yards on the play.
Gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete.
Sammy Watkins.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Defensively.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
Now it's Mahomes again. And this is caught by Watkins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive. Touchdown, Chiefs!
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Chiefs 28, Raiders 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical?
This time will be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. So we've hit intermission. NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now a handoff to Rashard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
For 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Carr, reception here by Ruggs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Carr now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 37-yard.
To throw, it's Carr. It's a screen to Rashard. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, Richard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. From the gun, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. His throw at the front. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That will tie the game, 28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Kansas City.
Now Williams. The 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on first down. Williams. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And long.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the final minute. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
For the point after.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. The Chiefs will use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. To the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Carr going to go on fourth down. It's caught. Jones. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Carr to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
Raiders 28.
Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated.